It'll bring an end to that policy, which we have accepted for some time. It's discriminatory, and we have been seeking to be able to undo. And the negotiations, the state of the negotiations now is such that we believe we are now able to firmly commit to that.
So the state of the negotiations with the EU and the UK as our partners on our future relationship with Spain and the rest of the EU.
That's right, and how the social insurance issues will interface in that context, because you know that the issue that has been difficult here has been the amalgamation right that individuals have. When they come to Gibraltar, they work for a period, then they're entitled to amalgamate that period. If it is more than the minimum period to vest a pension, a state pension, they're able to contribute that also to their pension pot if they work in other places, and to choose which pot they take. That's why we haven't had the freedom to do this in a risk-free fashion, but we now believe we will be able to.
The rest of Europe, which like us is facing an aging population, is going in the opposite direction and raising women's pensionable age to 67, not reducing men's pensionable age to 60. That's a quote from Sir Joe Bossano's budget speech in 2021. And in this manifesto, he says that the increased number of pensioners in the population means that the system is no longer in balance. How can we as a society afford to pay pensions from earlier?
For a simple reason. The imbalance that we have is created by the arrival in Gibraltar of a working population that is the same size as the working population in Gibraltar. In other words, half of the workforce comes into Gibraltar from outside of Gibraltar. If we're able to deal with that, as I'm telling you, we will be able to deal with it in the context of the EU treaty negotiations in a way that is satisfactory, not just to us, but also to the European Union and principally to Spain, who have the largest share of the cross-frontier workforce, then we're able to deal with this in a way that rebalances the contributions, rebalances what we have to pay out, and that's what we can commit to.